Hey everybody, welcome back to Move Better Monday. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about thoracic extension and creating some mobility through the upper back. So I'm going to be using a stick here. You're going to need something that's a little bit firm, something that's not going to snap around you. So if you have some sort of dowel or PVC pipe should work kind of well. We're not really going to try to crush it and snap it, but hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Move Better Monday. Joe Gambino here. Today we're going to be working a little bit of it. Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of Move Better Monday. Joe Gambino here. Today we're going to be focusing on thoracic extension or upper back mobility, and we're going to be needing a stick to do this exercise. You don't need this exact stick. This is from Stick Mobility, but you will need some sort of dowel or PVC pipe or something that's not going to kind of snap as you bend it. Not that we're going to be putting a lot of torque into it, but something that doesn't break or bend very easily. All right, so for this drill, we're going to be sticking a bar underneath the crooks of our elbow, and then we're going to lay on our stomach. So come down on our stomach, and then we're going to work through different segments of our spine. So in essence, I'm thinking about this stick as creating a downward pressure into me, so that this way, when I extend my spine, I'm creating like a lever or an awareness in that position, so I can start to extend a little bit better from that segment. And when we think about spinal, what our spine does, it should have this ability to segment throughout the spine or be able to create movement. And a lot of times we lack that just because we don't really do it too much. We lose it over time. So this is one way to create that awareness and that mobility that the thoracic spine needs to stay healthy and function well. So you can pick any spots that you want. There's no right or wrong. You may want to explore different ones the more that you do it. But we're going to start to say kind of like that middle back is where we're going to start. I'm going to create a downward pressure into my body. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my head looking up, and then I'm going to try to drive into that stick, extending everything above it. So everything below the stick is pushing into the floor. Everything above the stick is trying to come up. And then you will repeat. We'll do 5 reps here. Coming up. Hold for a second. Come down. We should always make sure that we're breathing the entire time. There should be no breath holding. Go 2 more here. Up. And down. And up. And down. Then we can move it a little higher. Hit a different spot. Create that pressure down. And I'm going to come up. See, my range of motion is a little smaller as I get higher. That's normal because there's less segments to start to extend. So if you're feeling that you're still getting the same amount, you're probably hinging or moving from the same spot that you were originally. So you should notice that your movement, your motion, and where you're feeling the actual movement coming from is slightly different with each segment that you're working. Again, I would pick 2 or 3 segments. I would perform about 5 upwards to 10 reps per segment, building up that tolerance over time. If you find a specific area to feel tighter, I would maybe even do a little bit more than that. Give this a try. Let us know how it goes down in the comments below, and we'll see you next week.